Welcome, 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 one and all. It is Drew Peoples from Peoples Collectibles. Today we got a big old package here. It's from good old Canada, buddy James up in Toronto, a dude that I bought some Digimon cards from months and months back. Was happy with it, and then wanted to pick up more, and he hit me up recently and wanted to offload what he had left, and it just so happened that I had some dough in my pocket at the moment and said, you know what, why the hell not? It's been a while since I bought a big old box of Digimon cards, and James told me this, I think, came out to 14 pounds. It is a heavy son of a bitch. So, yeah, we're going to crack it open today and see what's good. See what's really, really good. So, yeah, if you dug the old Digimon cards back in the day, this will probably be as much of a treat for you as it is for me. So sit back and enjoy. Walk down memory lane together to a time when things were easier, the 90s. All right. So already packed quite well, as you can see. As I said in the beginning, I bought from James previously and was happy with what he had, and he showed me all the stuff he had left. And yeah, there were a lot of cool things in there, and it's like let's roll the dice and see what's good in the hood, man. So we've got the 3 gold lettered rares there from Digibattle Series 2, Metal Greymon, Gatomon, and Myotismon. So those are always nice. Marine Angemon from Series 1. I see a Boltmon right there, and then the other one, which will pop up at some point, is also a Gatomon, of a different artwork. Saber Leomon, first of our Taco Bell promos there. Machine Dramon, one of the 3 hollows from Series 2, and I see Puppet Man right there on the top, and the other one is Arrow V Dramon. So we will pass by him at some point, most likely. You know, Phoenix Mons, Griffomons, also decent non-hollow rares, if I'm remembering correctly. And, you know, mega level Digimon, so those are always decent hits. Ooh, Imperial Draymon Paladin mode. Haven't seen this guy in a while. So, yeah, that is a cool one. That is nice. Let's see, is this Street Battle? Yeah, ST 174. So this is Street Battle 3, I want to say. Maybe 4? I'm trying to think. Probably 3. The 3 and 4s I haven't seen much. I've had multiple complete sets of 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 are a lot harder to come by. What do we got? So Phoenix Mon, Rapid Mon, second Taco Bell promo there. And after the third Taco Bell promos with Devimon and Boltmon. And if you're not familiar with the Taco Bell promo set, it was a 12 card set, right? So the War Greymon is probably the coolest. I don't think there was one in the stack that I got from James. We'll see. But there were at least quite a few of these. There's the Gatomon that I was talking about. So, yeah, at least one full set of the Series 1 gold lettered rares and the Series 2. Can we get another? Oh, there we go. So, 2 complete sets of the Series 2 gold lettered rares, the Metal Greymon, Gatomon, Myotismon. All right. Get into some trading card series stuff. I'll put that down for a second. Let's keep going through the Digibattle cards that are in top loaders here. Keep going through those. All right. Marine Angemon, hollow. Really nice hit. And see, there's quite a few I don't even necessarily remember. I mean, I'm kind of like remembering now, but yeah, that's definitely a nice hit. So the hollows in series 3 to 6, which you can also see the edges are different, right? So the series 1 and 2 was published in collaboration with Upper Deck. Let's see. Where does it say Upper Deck on this card? Does it say Upper Deck on this card? I guess not. They were embarrassful. You can see it still says Bandai, so it was in collaboration with Bandai and Upper Deck. And then they split ways, and then it was just Bandai from, I think Series 3 was 2001. So, yeah, 99 and 2000 cards. Going to have that older border. Newer border is going to be 2001, 2002. And I think Series 6 is 2003. I know this is Series 5. But anyway, the Series 3 to 6 cards, any of the Digimon, they also had holo variants of them. So all of them are fairly rare, and especially, like a mega level guy. Those are always nice hits. Now, speaking of rare holos, so we have the ST 29S, right? So this is from the first Street Starter, not the first starter set. The Street Starters, that's a different thing with the newer borders, right? Speaking of Street Starter, by the way, that is Street Starter 3 or 4. So again, one of the rarer cards to find as far as starter sets are concerned. But these guys, the STSs, are holo variants of the starter deck guys. And they were only found in English language boosters, right? So if you're a collector living abroad, these might be more difficult for you to come across because, yeah, they were only in English booster packs. Piedmon, first edition card there. All right, and a holo from Series 1. Gekomon, another one of those STSs. Same with Automon, Mega Kabuterimon, Chimeramon. Puppetmon, Machine Dramon, Aerovedramon. So there we go. The 3 holos from Series 2 there. Metal Seedramon, one of the holos from Series 1. More of the ST holos there. Some Digi... what was it? What's it trying to say? Like Digi Battle, whatever. From the movie, in theaters and such. Also a 12 card promo set. I don't know why they were so fixated on 12 card promo sets, but they were. Another Aerovedramon. Another Aerovedramon. Tylomon. Musamon. Okay, we got stacks today. Sit back, relax. Another Machine Dramon. Another Metal Greymon. Another Machine Dramon. Another Metal Greymon. My God. Yeah, there really is just stacks on stacks here, brother. Puppetmon. Boltmon. All right, Starmon. Another Griffomon. Yeah, I really have been running thin on any vintage Digimon stuff. I used to always have quite a lot in stock, but I've really been dialing back a decent bit with, my collection stuff, because I've been, working a big boy job. And, when you're working the 9 to 5 grind, it's actually 8 to 5 for me, but whatever. The 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever grind you're doing, day in and day out, it starts to existentially, destroy your soul or whatever. Yeah, okay, back to card stuff. Yeah, there we go. Machine Dramon, Puppetmon, Boltmon, Metal Greymon. This is one of those Street Starter cards. I passed by him earlier, him and Babamon. They're the less desired Street Starter holos. Street Starter 1 ones were War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, which this is not War Greymon, by the way, in case you didn't know. It's Metal Greymon, but he digivolves into that guy. All right, another Mega Kabuterimon. Now here's another case study thing to talk about right quick. So you might have seen this on a few of the cards that have passed by. And this is Hollow Bleed. I don't think you see this on the newer border cards. It's only these ones in the older frame. But you can tell the cardstock quality with these cards when they were made was obviously on the lower end compared to something like Magic the Gathering or the Pokemon TCG, which was also done by Wizards of the Coast, right? Upper Deck being a sports card company, it's a lot different when you're making a card with the intention of it being played, right? Lower quality here, and because of that, you sometimes get this hollow bleed stuff, right? And sometimes it can be really bad, sometimes it can just be moderately bad, But again, as much as I used to always like the new border ones a lot more than the older border ones. And getting older, I'm like, no, I actually kind of dig this vibe more. But then, again, the main issue there being that the just the card stock, you can tell it's a lot cheaper. There's sometimes like the artwork's like peeling off, and just you can just tell that Bandai did not put as much effort into these. You can tell. All right. There we go. Metal Garurumon from the Street Starter 1. Ooh, Phoenix. Here we go. So we had 3 gold letter rares from Street Starter 1 and 2. Right now, the gold letter rares from the other ones, I think there's 4 in Digibattle Series 3 to 6. And yeah, these are ones I haven't seen these in quite a minute. So Azulongmon, Eben Wumon, both from 5, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Imperial Draymon and Black War Growlmon, both pretty decent non-hollow rare hits from Series 5 as well. Yeah, this is some goodish. Thank you again, James. This is a pleasure for sure. Yeah, I mean, what's that, like the 3rd or 4th copy of Imperial Draymon Paladin mode? Friggin' sweet. My God, there's just so many freaking cards. All right. So here's those trading card series ones. And these ones were inside of toys. Right, so if you got like the Black War Greymon toy, Toys R Us back in the day, this was probably in the case with the toy. All right, we got another one of these series. This is a Series 4 hollow here. So again, I mean, any of those, always a nice hit. And even Marina Angemon non-hollow, nowhere near, as chase worthy, but still solid for what it is. Another one of those Street Starter 3 or 4 cards. Really, I mean, just seeing any of those is quite rare. Metal Greymon, definitely the coolest of the trading card series hollows. So with this, if you look at the numbering between like this Agumon and Metal Greymon, both from the same set, right? Man, what is up with this lighting today? I think I'm just tripping. All right, you got 11 of 34 here, right? And this is you 6 of 8, right? So there were like these, what do they call it? Like hidden or ultimate hollow? I don't know. But you have the 34 cards in the main set, and then there were 8 special ones that, maybe in a box you pulled like 2 or 3 or whatever. But yeah, this Metal Greymon, definitely the coolest out of those from the Series 1. And they have this exclusive preview stamp, so that's kind of like, what you would consider like first edition, right? So there's these trading card series cards that, don't have that, which would be like unlimited edition kind of thing, right? And also interesting, so they have the trading card series and Digibattle, both came out around the same time, printed by Bandai. And both of them, the first series had, this had exclusive preview, and the Digibattle Series 1 had first edition. And then they did a second series for both of those with no first edition cards. And it was like, wait, what? Confusing. All right, Detector, I'm not even going to talk about that. So this is like the game, the successor, that's the word I was looking for, successor to like Digibattle. Cool. It's a hollow and it's first edition. I mean, so that is still cool, but yeah, just don't have as much love for the Detector no more. War Greymon, here's our other Street Starter 1 hollow. So him and Metal Garurumon. And yeah, I remember around when I was first collecting these cards, I think I sold a set of like War Greymon and Metal Garurumon for like $20. Because I was like, yeah, there were hollows and like, a starter set. They can't be more than like $20. And yeah, definitely more than 20 bucks. You know, unless like your dog like chewed on it and ate it and spit it up, or I don't know. Even if you spit it up, I'd probably still pay more than 20 bucks. Now, if it came out as bum or something, that's a different story. All right, these older border cards, I'm not going to really go through these as much. Right, there's only so many of these non-hollow ones between Digibattle Series 1 and 2, both 54 card sets, right? So what's that, 48 cards that aren't the hollow or the gold letter rares, and then the original starter set, which is was 64 cards, right, and 3 hollows in that, and then you have like the Taco Bell promo series and the movie promo series, but most of that stuff is already sleeved up anyway. We got a Street Starter 2 guy hiding up in there. Yeah, just gonna quickly go through that, see if there's any little outliers, kind of like this guy, just to help with organizing later. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole ordeal, but looking forward to it. I hit over this stack here. Just gonna go through all the older border stuff first, but it seems the universe has told me otherwise. So we got a few starter set cards there. All right, Kuwagamon. It's actually from Classic Collection. Newer stuff. All right, what do we got? Just that. Not these. The Street Starter cards. Also, not this. It's like Series 4. It's a Street Starter 1 card. Alright, I'm going to stop narrating what every single thing is, because it's past my bedtime. You got Digi-Eggs. Stuff like, yeah, even just random little stuff like this. Alright, check this out. Like Renamon, right? Unassuming. But, I think like just a normal copy of this, is maybe like 10 bucks on the open market, and that's the low. You could probably push upwards of like 20 bucks for just a regular non-hollow version, depending on a condition, right? And just a common card, but the iconic ones, from the TV show there, Terriermon, Growlmon, what's his name, Gulmon, all decent hits. And I'm excited to make more Street Starter 1 and 2 complete sets. I think with Street Starter 2, I have like 2 complete sets. Just missing, each of them is missing, I think, a Debbie Draymond. Which I don't know if I've seen any of those yet. Yeah, and like Flame Dramon, another example of just like a common card, not hollow or anything like that, but just an iconic figure. People want it. She's gotta have it. Ah. I think it's just Series 2 cards here. Let's investigate. Let's look further into this matter. We got some starter set stuff. There's the 3 hollows, right? Oh, first edition there. Well, these 2 are first edition. Back to some Series 2 stuff. More of the starter set stuff. So we're not going to go through any of the other older border stuff right now. I am tired. All right, well, we'll check this trading card series things out. There's some shiny in there. Let's give that a quick whirl. All right, we got another movie card there, and Angelwomon. That is definitely the biggest hit, I'd say, of the non-hollows from Series 1. I mean, just truly iconic character there. You know, just cool little random stuff like this. I've never seen either of these cards before, but this Patamon is probably getting hot glued to my water bottle because that's freaking cool. That might too. You know, and like this Japanese version there of Ultra Digivolve. Just little stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't think I've owned a copy of this card before, and it's just like, man, that's just neat to look at that. You know. And I remember back in the day wanting so bad to get Japanese cards. Like I used to go to the flea market to get Japanese Pokemon cards because there was, you know, just something cool and unique about it, right? The foreign, the unknown. Check that out. I mean, that's again a card that I've never seen before. That I kind of want to hot glue to a water bottle or put it in a, you know, display or something. And yeah, alongside that one right there. Good stuff. Oh, check this out. Put that down for a second. And to think that I was about to pass this bag, right? So yeah, it seems to be still sealed to me, right? So yeah, I mean these were inside the toy case, right? So even though it's not sealed in its original packaging, but it seems to still be sleeved in what it was originally sleeved in. So that's cool. Flame Dramon, always nice to see him. He's always allowed at the dinner table. Unless he's, you know, getting something under the dinner table for my, you know, from my lady. And then it's like, whoa, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? That's right. I took a stab at comedy real quick. Did it work? No, but I tried. That's all we can do sometimes. Yeah, let's do a quick little comparison there. Talk about difference between the English and Japanese versions. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, let's pull these up side by side. A little comparison there. And come on. Which card looks cooler? Oh, was it? Oh no, I was like, I said it wasn't first edition earlier, but this is first edition. This is a different card. But yeah, I mean, come on. If these two cards said exactly the same thing and looked exactly, you know, even if this was in English, there's something cooler about this card than this card in some ways. All right, get through the end of this. All right, so yeah, just more and more of that stuff. I'll go through all this stuff later, and I'll probably find tons of little gems here and there that I overlooked in my hasty, I'm sleepy, but I really want to open this box because I have it. I cannot wait any longer. I'm going to film myself opening it, whether I like it or not. Damn it. Ichi porridge, all right. Yeah, more Japanese cards there. All right, we got the Taco Bell metal card here with Patamon. Patramon. I can already see. I'll just grab him because I'm looking him dead in the eye right there. Kumon, another metal card. Yeah, I've gotten quite a few of the metal cards. That is a different story for another day. But the promo cards for Digibattle came, you know, in these Taco Bell toys, you get like plastic Digivices. They had 3 of those metal cards. All right, here's more of the detector stuff. Not even a conversation for another day because I just really don't have I don't have the same nostalgia for detector as I did Digibattle. Although looking at that right there, 2002. So earlier I said Series 6 was 2003, and this is already This is proving me wrong, obviously, because this is the successor series to Digibattle. So there's no way that a Digibattle set would have come out after this set. And that's also why, when you compare like the Pokemon TCG and let's just say Pokemon cards versus Digimon cards, right? And the reason that Pokemon cards have taken off a lot more than Digimon cards, I mean, there's tons of reasons, obviously. The franchise by itself is, considerably bigger, first and foremost, right? But then on top of that, the Pokemon TCG, it's changed a lot over the years, but it's still the same game, right? They've updated it a bunch in ways and power creep and all this, but it's still the same core game. Whereas with Digimon, they've hopped around so much, and the current iteration of a Digimon TCG is as old as COVID, right? I think it came out around 2020. Pretty sure. I mean, at least that's when I was getting into like card collecting again, and found out about it. But it's only a few years old is the point, and they've hopped around so much. But anyway, with Detector, by 2002, I guess I didn't care as much about the Digimans anymore. I was on the way out. All right, we got a little sticker card here. Little sticker. So yeah, this is 100% like getting put on my water bottle. And I do have a video of me opening up quite a few of these Digimon movie packs. So yeah, they all came with these Toys R Us sweepstakes card there, which cool, but also kind of a bummer because this card will sometimes get stuck onto the movie card that's in there with it. Okay, Skull Gray. I actually haven't seen this card before, so it's saying it's DT 101. So I'm thinking it's Detector Series 3, I want to say. I think each of the series was like 40 cards deep, 50 cards deep. I can't remember. Anyway, I haven't seen this card before, and I'm like, all right, some of the Detector stuff is kind of cool. Although, they also recycle the art, so it's not even really the art necessarily that I'm getting on. And we're talking about toy exclusive stuff, right? So this, same as this other Black War Greymon that we passed by. Which again, the artwork can be cool, right? It's just the kind of the frame and everything. I don't know. It just doesn't really. It seems again that cheap kind of thing. Now we can say that this is cheap cardstock, but there's still something kind of iconic with that, right? It's the nostalgia berries if we really want to break it down further. But wait, is this? Oh no! All right, so yeah, this is first edition, right? So literally the exact same card. Put this stack down. All right, exact same card. That's his toy exclusive. And again, this seems like it is in its original plastic. Oh my god, you know what the words I'm trying to say. It's not in the case that it originally came in, but it's still sleeved in what it originally came in. All right, but obviously it's not in the box that it came in originally, because if it did, I would also be holding a War Greymon toy in my hand. That's the point. Did you get it? Good. Let us continue. Is this a stack I already went through? No, this is not a stack I already went through. Haven't seen that guy yet. He gets put up there. And Dramon. Speaking of all right, so because I've been collecting these enough, I know this is a non-holo rare from Series 1, but I do find it kind of confusing, the fact that, there's no way to signify the rarity of these cards. And even having opened some of these packs in the past few years and watching other people on YouTube opening them, there doesn't seem to be a clear order either of what the commons and uncommons and rares are, right? Like a booster pack today, it'll be different perhaps between sets, but in the same set, it is normally the same progression of rarity. Like in Magic, for example, right? You have like set boosters, which it'll be a range of like 3 to 5 commons and maybe 2 to 3 or 4 uncommons, but it'll be all the commons and then uncommons, and that's actually a terrible example because as I'm saying it, I'm like, wait, but then they have like different like artworks, and the point is, it's still the same like pattern every single time, even if the pattern is all like fucky. All right, with the Digipaddle like cards, I don't with the packs, I don't think it's very consistent in any kind of fucking pattern. Like it's just like common, common. Here's the rare, common, common, uncommon. It's all very confusing, and especially the fact that there's nothing on the card that signifies is it a common, an uncommon, or a rare. Just another point to make about why collecting these cards maybe doesn't appeal to people as much, or Diaboromon, another movie card there. Why, just why it hasn't taken off in the same way that Pokemon has. Really just food for thought, if you're ever designing a game or anything, like just, what makes one thing work and another thing not work as well. Those are all older border frame cards. I'm actually just gonna put those aside because again, I am sleepy and I already got started on this and I'm like, damn it, why am I doing this now? But I was excited and I just wanted to see another Machine Dramon, another Myotismon. Beautiful. I mean, Machine Dramon, probably my favorite of the hollows from series 1 and 2. It's a pretty solid card overall. I'm just going to open this real quick just to see what's in the back over yonder. What do we got? What is that? Is that a Starmon? I think it's the Starmon. Yeah, I don't know what these cards are from. Let's see if I can. Oh, they're Japanese. Toei Animation. Yeah, don't know. Does not compute. Oh, look at that. Omnimon. Some kind of gold seal thing there. All right. You get put here. Stack here. See what's up. Yeah. Remember the movie? These guys right here, and they go into Infermon and Diaboromon. And Jawomon. Getting solid card. I don't think I've seen the Devi Draymon from Street Starter 2 yet. I don't know why he's so hard to find. I guess that's just the one people like the most from that. So naturally when the sets got broken up by people, that was one that people either played a lot with or lost or whatever have you. All right, we got some stuff in sleeves here. Sleeve pages. My God, words hard. Why not sleep and do this instead? Why have work tomorrow but want to look at old cards? Because happy memories and such. Very good. Let us continue. Words are escaping me as is trying to show any of this stuff. We're gonna keep pushing for maybe like another minute. And then it's fair due. Jesus, fair due instead of farewell. All right. There's more stuff in there, but it is definitely time for me to go to bed or whatever. Yeah, maybe I'll do a follow-up. Probably not. Maybe. I'm just gonna end the video there. Thanks again, James. Really appreciate it. For the one random dude out there who watches this video and then gets to this part and is like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You should have figured that out, like, I don't know, man, like 30 fucking minutes ago. Were you not listening? Did you have me on mute? You didn't even see my face. Like, I don't get it. All right, bye-bye.